If you've been in dentistry long enough to be joining me here in this moment, you have more than likely found yourself wondering on those heavy days, those late nights, the weekends when you're pulled into the practice, what would a partner bring to my practice? Not just what they would bring, but what would they take? How much equity would they demand? How much should I offer? What's the point where they benefit and I pay a price? What's the point where they pay a price and I benefit? Should I give them equity, or should I perhaps just give them a higher payout on their production? All of these questions have been circulating in your mind and throughout the industry for as long as the industry has existed. In this moment, right now, you are about to indulge in a tool that answers those questions. The actual mathematics of the choices between stay on as an associate, get equity, how much, or perhaps an incentive according to production. The very things that you've wondered are now within reach. Finally, after a lifetime of wondering. This is the math. Welcome to the Sovereign Partnership Delta Calculator. My name is Alistair McDonald. I'm the founder of the Sovereign Dentist and the creator of the Sovereign Delta Calculator. First of all, I want to tell you a little about what to expect, what this tool is and what it isn't, what it will do for you and what it will not do for you, where it is solid and where it is incomplete, as everything is. You might be wondering, what do you mean by delta calculator? Well, in mathematics, science, and business, delta is the difference in outcomes according to various different variables. In this case, we're talking about equity, staying on as an associate, or an incentivized production-based reward. These questions are what the calculator answers. It will show you what you stand to gain, what you stand to give up in terms of raw mathematics, of equity value in your practice, your personal income versus theirs. It will show the benefits to them of the various roads that lie ahead of you both. Using 15 different variables, we'll be able to adjust everything from number of days in the chair that your associate is there, how much production they're doing, the gross revenue of the practice, your particular overhead profile, number of days you spend in the chair, the math of your personal clinical production, if you have any, and finally, of course, the net value to you or cost of bringing a partner on, incentivizing them in one channel, or keeping them where they are as a practicing associate. What you'll see is, according to the variables that you adjust, the things that are specific to your practice or practices will create completely different outcomes. You will see, based on the summary at the bottom of everything that you do and put into this calculator, what's best for them, what's best for you, and that sweet spot on the curve that might actually be the ideal place for our partnership conversation to begin. This tool answers the math. Here's what it doesn't do. It cannot do the other stuff. To be quite honest, the hard stuff. The things that will make all of the difference between inviting somebody in who leverages and co-creates a radically different, bigger future for you, or a living hell with a parasite unqualified to work with you. That work lies ahead, as you probably know. That work is done so poorly in dentistry that there's reason to believe that a partner is not for you. I can assure you that a partner is for you. A qualified partner is for you. I want to suggest that a partner is not what you want to avoid. An unqualified partner is what you want to avoid. And that's what this tool will not do. It will not help you identify the right avatar for you and your practices. It will not help with mentoring, with the open, hard conversations, the 4 gates framework to identify whether or not they actually have leadership capabilities, growth orientation, an opportunity and an instinct to contribute before they seek reward, and on and on. That work lies ahead. That's the hard stuff, but it is also the most powerful. All of this is to say this is where a conversation begins. But the rest of it, the most important stuff, is where your future will go. In behavioral game theory, we have mathematical equations that can capture, with a high degree of probability, exactly the outcomes we can expect according to the incentives we create in its design. Partnership design is what shepherds incentives, not just an individual's qualities, characteristics, or qualifications. Human behavior is driven entirely by incentives, and incentives need to be specifically designed and engineered to create the best outcome for both of you. That work is not inside this calculator. That is the work that follows the insights this calculator gives you. That work is exactly what the Sovereign Partnership Experience does. Over the course of 90 days, we will, together, in real time, go through every single training, philosophy, tool, concept, and insight that will be required to get you to a framework, a blueprint that will build an all-weather, full-cycle, harmonious, collaborative, positive, and healthy partnership. Now, you certainly don't have to do this work. Your competitors won't, for example. But there will come a time when you have to decide. And if that decision is today, reach out, let me know. If you want to kick the can down the road, wait till things get more expensive, you can certainly do that too. Hey, that's what everybody else does as well. No judgment. For now, I'll leave you here with the Delta calculator. One small addition. When we speak about delta, inside the core equation behind behavioral game theory is a particular piece called the delta. In this case, delta is a score of 0 or 1, and delta speaks to how an individual values benefit and reward today, delta of 0, or benefits and rewards tomorrow, delta 1. When we identify the right candidate, it is to find somebody that is a delta 1 person or a delta 0 who aspires to grow into, with your mentorship and my support, a delta 1 contributor. Delta 0 is the employee. Delta 1 is the entrepreneur. All of these concepts tie together inside the training, but for now, I'll leave you here with this tool. Have a way at it. If there's anything you spot, any errors, anything that doesn't make sense, reach out, let me know. I don't want it to be incomplete a minute longer than it has to be. I wish you all the best in your partnership journey, or your aversion to a partnership journey, until it comes for you. Between now and then, take care, do good work, lead well, and build the kind of business people would die to be partners with. Cheers.